John Gregory, the advocates in Massa, doing very fine work, but one of the noticeable things on the list of staff is that there is only one or two women. And I was wondering if that is an issue that you're looking at, or is there something that needs to be resolved there, or what's happening?
Well, there's we don't have a big number of advocates to start with, but we do have very good female advocates. One of them is based in Mount Gambier, Liz Wheeler, and she's quite a senior operator for us and manages the Limestone Coast region, which is quite a spread. Late last year, we did a count of clients, and she was managing 165. And we have based in the Plympton Veterans Centre, which is part of the Veterans Wellbeing Centre at Door Park. We have a compensation advocate who is also extremely competent and has responsibilities statewide. And then we are part of another network called Open Arms, and there are expert female persons in there that provide support for veterans. So we're part of a bigger network. We're also recruiting, and we expect that we will increase the number of people who come and support women.
Now, if anyone talks about recruitment, to me, I sort of instinctively think, well, that would be looking for young people. What's the average age of your advocates?
Well, I wouldn't know accurately off the top of my head, Des, but probably
Well,
about
older
55.
or younger?
We're tending towards getting younger now. We've interviewed today a couple of our more senior advocates, and they're Vietnam vets or of that era. But the ones we've been recruiting lately are coming from tour backgrounds in Afghanistan and Iraq, and generally a much younger group. And they've got a different mindset and a bigger contribution to make in their own way. One of our advocates, for example, on the Flurio, two of them, one advocate and one recruit, are both part of a young veterans network. So one of our one of our Iraqi veterans, a member up at Blackwood, is a new recruit. So we're bringing in people of a different generation, and it's exciting to see. Well,
it's a growth area, it strikes me. You know, there's not going to be a diminishment of demand, so more power to you.
Well, thank you.
The Plympton Veterans Centre, PVC and Massa, not RSLs.
Yep.
Why isn't there a connection there?
Well, they're actually an amalgamation of different organisations, but one of the things that we have to remember is that young veterans and some older veterans find themselves alienated from some of the some aspects of RSL environments. For some, there's a trigger there. For example, I know one veteran who relives events as soon as they play the bugle or recite the ode. So they don't want to revisit some of the awful things that they've had in the past. So they prefer a safe sanctuary away from a military environment. And fortunately, that's what the Veterans Centre provides at Door Park. It's very much a sanctuary where people feel comfortable. But we're also setting up offices in other locations. We call them generically ex-service organisations. So, for example, Road to Recovery in the southeast is very much oriented towards family recreation away from a military environment because people feel safer, they can relax. Road to Recovery is a real gem. There's another one over the border which is got nothing much to do with veterans, but it's run by a Navy veteran, a female, and it's called Paestons, Paestns, and it's a kayaking, canoeing, adventure campsite, which is free for veterans to visit. And it's brilliant the way that it's set up and organised so that people can just relax and renew their mind and their family. So those aspects are part of our combined service. We have some that are based in RSLs, and we have some that are based in ex-service organisations, and we have some that are simply based in an office, but they are highly qualified according to a national framework for veteran advocacy. It's quite a strenuous set of qualifications they're obliged to get, but they are absolute experts.
Tough job.
It is, and we have great confidence in them, and so do our veterans and their families.